Hi there, Daniel JS here, and in this video we're going to be working through the JavaScript basic algorithms and scripting challenges provided by freecodecamp.org. So I'm really excited to get started. Let's go ahead and make sure that we're signed in to our FreeCodeCamp account. I actually started a brand new account with freecodecamp.org just to go through these challenges, okay? So in this video series we're going to be working through the JavaScript algorithms and data structures certification. So let's go ahead and open that up. And as I mentioned before, we're going to start by going through the basic algorithm scripting challenges. Now there's 16 challenges here. I do recommend that if you are new to JavaScript, you probably want to start with the basic JavaScript section, which I will also be providing video walkthroughs for as well. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the basic algorithm scripting section. And we get to start by converting Celsius to Fahrenheit. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that right there. And already to the left, we have our instructions. We have the button to run our tests. And then we also have a text editor on the right. Okay, so let's go ahead and read through the instructions. It says that the algorithm to convert from Celsius to Fahrenheit is the temperature in Celsius times 9 divided by 5 plus 32. So it says that in this challenge, we're given a variable Celsius representing a temperature in Celsius. And let's see, we need to use the variable Fahrenheit already defined and assign it to the Fahrenheit temperature equivalent to the given Celsius temperature. And we're going to be using the algorithm mentioned above, which is this part right here, to help convert the Celsius temperature to Fahrenheit. So this question can be a little bit, this challenge can be a little bit confusing because it talks about this Celsius variable. And what they're actually talking about is this parameter right here. And they don't really go into a lot of explanation about this, but this parameter actually becomes a local variable within the context of this function right here. So in the function body, we have a variable called Celsius, which is the parameter for this function. When this function gets called right here on line 6, we're going to be passing in a value, 30, as an argument, which then gets assigned to this variable or parameter, if you will, called Celsius. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this value. We're going to go ahead and write the formula to convert it over to Fahrenheit, and we're going to assign it to this variable right here called Fahrenheit. And then on line 3, we actually return that value, okay? And when the tests run, the test will be able to resolve whether or not this function invocation actually returns the properly converted value or not. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and finish out this line 2. So we're going to say let Fahrenheit equal. Okay, let's go ahead and add our assignment operator. We're going to say let Fahrenheit equal. Okay, here we go. So we're going to take Celsius, okay, and we're going to have to multiply that times 9 divided by 5, okay, plus 32, okay. So this is actually going to, and I think I actually have a misspelling. Do I have a misspelling? I certainly do. Let's go ahead and fix that right there. Got to be careful about those misspellings. I don't know if you caught that, but anytime you have a misspelling, notice how this variable dims itself out. And then when I corrected it, it got brighter all of a sudden. So that's another little quick, very subtle thing that you'll notice within a text editor. I know VS Code does that a lot. Well, it does that every time. Every time you're not properly naming your variables or you're not using your variables within your code, they appear dim in your text editor. So let's go ahead and see if this works, okay? So right here, I'm basically running the formula Celsius times the result of dividing 9 by 5, and we're adding 32. Okay, so let's see what that does. Let's go ahead and run our test, and bam, there we go. So it looks like we are all set. Awesome. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this video. I wanted to keep it nice and short so we could focus on that one problem. But in the meantime, feel free to leave me a comment below. Let me know what you thought of this video. And also be sure to subscribe because I'm going to keep more of these videos coming your way. Thank you so much.